Welcome back to Trends and Friends. Joining us now, we have Laura Lee Todd. She is with the Science Spectrum Mad Science Monday. Here we go. Super excited to have you here.
We're excited to be here. Thanks
All
for having
right,
us.
very nice. So we are talking about Dr. Seuss, you guys, a favorite, of course, everybody's favorite. So kind of doing the books and the science all together, reading and all that good stuff. Keep their brains going this summer instead of just being at a standstill.
Yeah, like they were talking about in the last segment, anytime you can get kids doing something where they are learning without knowing they're learning, it's always good. So what I brought today is a simple, easy activity to start off with your kiddos. So if you take cups, a favorite of Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat, right? And Cat in the Hat has that big red and white hat, so you can actually give them cups and tell them to build a tower.
Okay.
So
you can build a tower 1,000 ways.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, when I do this, kids start doing it like that.
Okay, that's a tower.
And they completely neglect the cards.
Okay.
So what you want to get them to do is use the cardstock, form a little barrier there, and stack the cups that way. So that cardstock actually keeps it different. That cardstock keeps it from falling. So you can stack the hat up like that. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can take the cardstock away. They probably won't be able to get it as high, stacking it like that.
Okay.
Or make it even harder, have them use other things like popsicle sticks and Q-tips and clothespins and any type of stuff that you probably have laying around your house that you don't think you can build a tower out of.
Sure.
You can.
And you can make it a fun summer. And talk to us about that, because that's what's so neat, again, as we mentioned, the learning, but without even realizing you're doing it. Having fun, using your hands, getting busy. Talk to us about really how that kind of makes their minds start working.
Hands-on is the best way to do it. So there's lots of different ways of learning, and I know for me, I always learn better if I can get in and do it. So if you tell them build a tower, they're like, okay, start building it. But you can also talk about what makes a tower work and be able to go taller. So center of balance and center of gravity, and talk about basing out to be harder to push over and have a foundation. So the more they can experiment and even more importantly fail, the more they learn. Right,
and that's important, because when you're failing, you're figuring out, okay, what works, and problem solving goes into that.
Kids get really frustrated when they fail, but they can learn by failing. That's part of the process of engineering, is failing and figuring out what went wrong and fixing it.
All right, very nice. You guys have a big event coming up. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we don't have an event coming up, but we do have summer camps going on all summer. So we have summer camps going on all summer for all ages. We have 4 to 5-year-olds. Most of our 6 to 8-year-old camps are actually full. But the 9 to 12 ones and the 4 to 5-year-olds do have lots of openings. So you can call the museum or check the website for availability.
Okay, that's going to be the best way to do that. Of course, they're off the South Loop. Their number right there. Their website right there as well. So if you're interested in those camps, you can find that information there. Anything else they need to know about registering for camps?
No, just subject to availability. Call the museum and see what's available.
All right, sounds great. Thanks so much. We appreciate you being here. And stay with us. We'll be right back with more Trends and Friends.